Good morning. Today is Thursday, 23 May 2024. Today we gonna try to learn my methodology on how I try to manage or try to find trades using bookmap. So let's try to open bookmap. I have it here. We will open data. We will open yesterday data, which is Wednesday 22/5/2024, and we will wait for the data to come on. So here we have bookmap. The first thing that I want to talk about is, first of all, I need you to know that market in general, it is random. We should understand that and accept that. Markets are random because there is a lot of people that try to complicate how to trade. I mean, they are trying to use a lot of indicators, a lot of like stuff, support, resistance, a lot of trends, a lot of, I don't know. But markets, it's random. It's not that complicated, and we should not make it complicated. That's why in this video I will show you that only with these informations, or all the information that we're gonna get from bookmap, which is the order flow, we will try to find trades, not only trades but profitable trades with high probabilities. Okay, so as you see, I only have bookmap. I don't have charts, I don't have indicators, I don't have anything. So as we can see, today here is 22 May 2024. The time is 43. Normally the market will open at 40:13. Okay, so we will try to speed up the time. We will go to the open, because normally I only trade the first 30 minutes of the open. Okay, that's my edge, that's my system. I don't need like to sit all day and trade all day. No, I only need 30 minutes till 1 hour and I'm done. Okay, so we will try to move a little bit with the market till 40:20, as we can see. That's good. So now we have more informations. So we are in Nasdaq here. As we can see, this is a micro structure using the seconds. We are trading like 10 seconds price action, and we will see that with this informations we will have big probabilities to winning trades. So the first thing I do is like try to see where we do have big liquidity. So as you can see in this graph, we have a big level of liquidity with like 313 contracts at 18,700, and we have also here an interesting level of liquidity at 1,720. So it is important for me to know and to detect those levels. It's not because we have liquidity here that we will like short the market, because algos that trades the market will always look for this liquidity. It's like a magnet. So it's important for me in the beginning of my session to know where is the liquidity, where is the big players. So for me, it's important to know this information, but it doesn't mean that I will like short the market because we will go and fill this liquidity. It is good to have this in mind, okay? Here we don't have a lot of liquidity, which like tell me that maybe the market will pull back to 1700. So we will see. I will try to speed up the market because like I said, I only trade the open. We will open in like now 7 minutes. Okay, we'll try to speed up the market until we go to the open. As the example I just give here about the liquidity that we have here, and that algos can see this information and go to fill the liquidity. We have it here. Here we do have an example of liquidity that has been added. A rectangle. We can see liquidity here with 99 contracts. The market has been in an uptrend line. It's an uptrend, micro uptrend. So the algos, they detect that we had 99 contracts, that we had liquidity. So what did happen? The market's like move. When we crash the trend, we did go to fill the liquidity. You see, because here, for example, we could like take shorts and cover here, because algos always look for liquidity to move. Because if the market wants to go and look for this liquidity or to continue the uptrend, they need liquidity to do so. They need to take liquidity so they can move. So when we detect that we have liquidity here, we did go to fill the liquidity, and maybe we will continue the uptrend. So let's see. Yeah, as I said, we took the liquidity. We had absorption, 48 absorption. So we did absorb the buyers, the big buyer here, and now we are moving to the upside, as we can see. You see? This line is VWAP, and this line is POC, the points of control. So normally we took the liquidity here, so now we will like look for this liquidity. I guess that we will look for this liquidity. Yeah, now the market has opened. We are at 14.13. Normally, as a beginner, I will ask all my students that they don't need to trade the first, let's say the first 5 minutes. Let the market do their things, let the algo do their things, wait for like 5-10 minutes, try to consume all the information that the market will give us, and then we can start by finding trades. So now we will only watch for like the 5 first minutes. As I said, we come back to take this liquidity, and now we're heading upside. So now the market has opened. We will see. We are not doing nothing. It's only ups and downs as always. I mean, the open is always like this, ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs. It's like a battle between the bidders and the sellers. But we can see that we are like trying to build an uptrend, okay? We can see with our eyes that we have here an uptrend. So it's a good sign that the market will continue to look for this liquidity over here, okay? So let's see. We are holding the uptrend. Sometimes it can like break because it's like micro structure. So we can like change this, for example. We still hold, and for surely we will like fill this liquidity up here, as long as we are in this trend. Yeah, as we can see, we're holding, we have big liquidity here, and yes, we did touch it, we did eat it. Here we have an information, okay? Here we have information, an important information. So what did we do here? As I said, we were in an uptrend. We had like big level of liquidity. Buyers came and they took this liquidity. This red rectangle means that we had exhaustion, which is normal. What it means that we don't have enough power to push the market more upside. So when we have exhaustion, normally the market will pull back to look again for liquidity so he can move to the upside to continue the trend. Sometimes it goes back to take liquidity and then go to the upside. Sometimes when we go back, we don't find enough buyers, so the market will continue the downtrend. Okay, so here, as we said, this is how we try to analyze the microstructure. This is how we try to analyze order flow. So here we were like, the market has opened here, we were like in uptrend, and then we have exhaustion, which means that the market will pull back to look for more buyers maybe and continue the uptrend. Or maybe the market will pull back without finding any buyers, and then the market will crash. So let's see. But for me, the exhaustion is always a weak sign. So for me, for example, I will like try to look for shorts, quick scalp shorting. But I will try to do that when we gonna break the uptrend. It's not because I've seen that we have exhaustion that I will take a trade. No, I need more confirmations, okay? Now we are like trying to break. Yes, as we can see, we are trying to break. But we have like another seller who put 100 contracts. I guess that I can see right now weakness. We are breaking the uptrend. I can like make pause. So let's say that we will take some trades. Normally I trade 4 contracts. It depends. It's not me who gonna tell you the sizing that you're gonna use, but as a beginner, you should always go with 1 contract. Okay? It depends on your risk management. It depends on your capital. I mean, I trade with big capital, so I can afford to build my position with 4 contracts and add another 4 contracts and add another 4 contracts. But for any beginner, it is always good to start with like 1 contract, so you can like how to say it, you can like to not get more emotional Okay, so for here we can say that we are holding this. We can like, now I will maybe look for the shorts. If we break this with force, with aggressive selling, because we had an exhaustion and I don't see a lot of buyers for now. And also the second information that we have a high here where we had the exhaustion, and when we go back to look for buyers, we tried to move but we didn't come to this level, which caused this is a lower high, and it is very known in the community trading. It's a low and a lower high. We can like use this for example, so you can see it with your eyes. So we are not, it's like we are building weakness. So for me, this is the second information. I have exhaustion. Second, I have a lower highs, and I can see that we are weak. So the market will probably go to those levels, maybe to fill this liquidity, and maybe go till 11,800. So let's see. We are still holding another higher low here. Oh, now we have our second confirmation. We had like a sell sweep. A sweep is when an aggressive seller is like sweeping the order flow. It's like taking more than one level because he sold 100 contract. So he swept all 3 or maybe 4 levels with 100 contract. That is a great signal to tell me that the market is weak and we are like trying to break this trend and come back to those levels. So now I can like start to build my position. So let's see. It's normal when we have a sweep, we are trying to take buyers to the wrong side of the move. When I will see aggressive selling here, I will take a trade. Maybe I will take it now. Normally I don't use those lines. I only do it for you because normally I can see the trend with my eyes, but I do it for you so you can like try to see those like structures, those like many structures in the market. So now we will like play the market. We can see aggressive selling. I can build my contract here. I took like 4 contracts on this level. My stop will be over here, liquidity. We can see that we are selling very much. As you can see, for example, if we pause the market here, you can see that I enter and directly we go for like profit. You can see here that already we are like $500 in profit, and it took us like maybe 10 seconds. So if your objective is to win $500 per day, your day here is done. You can like close the application, you close Bookmap and you go enjoy your day. But that's what I'm trying to tell you, that's what I'm trying to coach you. You don't need a lot of screens, you don't need a lot of information, you don't need a lot of indicators. That's only, sorry for the word, that's only bullshit. Because if you have those kind of information, if you have a platform that can help you to read the price action and to read the order flow, you have everything to be profitable. You don't need anything. So as you can see, we were like in an uptrend. We had an exhaustion. We had an aggressive seller. We break the trend. We took the trade. Boom, directly in profit. Okay, so now as we can see, the liquidity is like building in this level. So maybe we will go look for this. Now as a professional, I can add to my position. When I'm right, I add to my position. I can add here 4 contracts. Okay, now we have like 8 contracts, and we will go to look for this level. Okay, so let's see. I'm right, I add. And we are like, again, we have another information. We have VWAP, and the price is like beside VWAP. When we are beside VWAP, normally it's a weak sign again. That's why I added here. And we can see that we have liquidity here, 63 contracts. So maybe the algos will go to fill this liquidity. We will like speed up the market. As you can see, there is weakness. We test for the second time. I can add another contract here because I can see weakness. Now we are in like 12 contracts. We have liquidity. Yes, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. We are adding liquidity. You can see here buyer with 120 contract. That's for sure that the algos will detect this information and they will look to fill this buyer over here. So I will try to move my stops over here. So let's see. If you fill this buyer, we're good. Boom, 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 boom. We have absorption, absorption, absorption. No panic. We still have this buyer, this bidder over here. So for sure that we will like look for it. We are testing VWAP again. I could add another contract here, to be honest, because we can't break it. I will add another contract. So we are now at 16 contracts. I see weakness and I see that we have liquidity here, and for sure we will like look for it. As you can see, I'm not focusing on my PNL, I'm only focusing on the price action. That's the most important thing. As you can see, we are like breaking up. Boom, 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 boom. Are we gonna take it? Yes, we're gonna take it. Weakness, we did absorb, that's good. Are we gonna break and look for this liquidity again? Boom, yes. That's aggressive selling. You see, we are always now it's my sign to go off. Boom. So here we did made like $60,000. Your day is finished. If you can detect those kind of trading, those kind of trades, your day is finished. And you can see we didn't have any drawdown because we read the market, we read the order flow as we should. Everything was like made easier for us with only the price action and reading the order flow and the liquidity. Why did I stop here? Because it's the same thing. You can see the rectangle green, which means exhaustion. It means that the sellers are exhausted right now. We sell, now we don't have enough sellers. So normally when I see this, normally the market will go, for example, if the market wants to continue the sell, he needs to go and look for other sellers. Just like here, when we had exhaustion from the buy side, we did go to look for buyers. We didn't find buyers, so the market has like crashed. So now that we have exhaustion from the seller side, the market will like go and look. Probability, probably it's not always the case, but we can say that 80% when we see the exhaustions, normally the market will go to the other side. Okay, you can see that now we have buyers because there is not enough sellers, so the market will push for the other side, maybe to those levels, the VWAP and the point of control. Yeah, here, it's not an A plus setup, like I said. It's not like here, because here we had one information, we have two aggressive seller, that's our second confirmation, three the break of the uptrend, that's our third confirmation, and aggressive selling, that's our fourth confirmation. That's why we took the short. 1, 2, 3. We took this because we the pullback to VWAP, and here also. So for me, this is an A plus setup because we had like 4 confirmation to take the trade. Here I can take a trade as a scalper because I have this one information, which is exhaustion. For me, it means that the market will like go for those prices. And 2, we can see another confirmation. We are like building another uptrend. So I can buy, maybe I could like buy on in here, this pullback or this pullback. So we will see if the market comes here or even here in this liquidity. I will try to buy, so we can look for those levels. But like I said, this is not an A plus setup because I only have 2 information. I have the exhaustion and I have the uptrend. Okay. Yeah, here I can buy market. I can buy this because we did go back to this, and I can take trades even in this liquidity if I can, and this level. Okay, so I took 4. I took this level, as I said, and this level, and I let here, if we go look for this liquidity. So I guess that the market has gone without taking the other contracts. It's okay. This is our uptrend for now. That's good. We have our stop, so this I will delete because the market will not go back here. So yeah, we had a great entry again. And once again, this is not an A plus setup because we only had 2 confirmations. Only had 2 confirmation, which is the exhaustion and the uptrend. So I took contracts on the pullback, once here in this level and once here in this level, and I had contracts in case we go to this liquidity. So now we are moving upside. I guess it's a good entry. We are already $2,000 of gains, so let's play. If we break the VWAP, I can take another here. I'm taking because I'm right. My trade was right, so I'm comfortable to add more contracts over here because we break the VWAP and the PUC, and we did hold them, as you can see. So yes, and as long as the trends hold, I will hold my trade, because now it's like we did catch a good reversal because of the exhaustion we saw over here. So my stops are here, for example. That's good. We are holding the book. We are holding VWAP. So for me, is a sign that tells me don't rush, trust your position, don't focus on the PNL because I don't see the PNL. I'm only focused on the price action I'm seeing here. As long as we are in this uptrend, I will keep my position. And also I can see that we are building liquidity over here. So it's a good sign for me that we will go look for this liquidity. That's another good sign. As you can see, we have a buy sweep. It means that an aggressive buyer has swept the order book and he took like 100 contracts in the upside. That's a good sign for me to trust my positions. So we will keep it this way. As long as we are in this uptrend, we're good. I don't have any sign to sell my position. Everything went in my way. Every sign I see in the order book is a good sign to keep my position. And as you can see, I move my stop. Now we are like in break even. We are holding. We can go until here and hold. It's okay. The trend doesn't need to be perfect. We can see with our own eyes that it's holding very well. As you can see, yeah. Boom, 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 boom. If we break this level, it's sure that we will look for 13s over here. So everything is very good. Moving my stop to book and VWAP right now. We have a lot of liquidity over here, so it's sure that we will look for those levels. It's another good sign. Again, we had an iceberg execution over here. An aggressive buyer has executed the order book with 18 contracts. So we are, like I said, maybe I will take my contracts at 13 because I don't see enough liquidity. So let's see. We are holding very well. As long as we have this liquidity, I will keep my position. Yeah, we still buy. I can still see buyers. Delta over here, as you can see, is positive. We only have buyers. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so now, as you can see, I will make pause. We have another exhaustion, a little one. So I can take 4 contracts, for example, take profit. Let me take this stop. So I did sell 4 contracts. so I can protect my position. Now we will, because we have an exhaustion. Normally when we have an exhaustion, the market will, as I always said, the market will look for more buyers, because more sellers, because here the buyers are exhausted, so they're gonna come back to look for buyers so they can continue the move. So that's why I took out my contracts. Maybe I will sell another one, and I will only keep 4 contracts and see if we break this trend. Maybe I will go out, because here we have exhaustion. So we can see that we have aggressive seller. So now we flat our position, because you can see that we break this trend with aggressive selling. So for me, it's time to go out, because now the market has given me another information that maybe we will go back. So yes, as you can see here, your day is finished. You are in like $10,000 profit with no drawdowns trades. Everything is like, I mean, if you can read the order book, your trading will be much easier. As you can see, you can detect where we can buy, where we can sell, where the bidders are exhausted, where the sellers are exhausted, where I should keep my trade, where I should trust my trade, where I should add to my trades, where I should move my stops, and where I should go out. And we made this profit only by reading the price action, nothing more. We don't have no chart, nothing, just reading the order flow. I hope that everything is clear. So we will see now that we did crash this uptrend. We will see we will see what the market will do. Maybe, as I said, maybe we will look for buyers over here and then continue our uptrend, and maybe we will not find buyers over here and the market will crash, as we did here. We didn't find buyers, so we did crash to those levels. So let's see again. So now it's like normal order flow, nothing interesting. We did crash. We have like a battle between bidders and sellers. So I will like move the vitesse a little bit, the speed a little bit. As we can see, there is nothing interesting once we did crash this level, but I can see that we are holding here. We have stops and we have an exhaustion on those levels, so we are holding a VWAP, hook, and we have exhaustion. So for me, I can like have maybe a rectangle. Maybe it's a good support here. We will see. As long as we hold this level, I mean, we can continue. Okay, that's a good sign. I will explain what we did, what happened over here. So here we have stop run, and we had like 148 stop run, which means, okay, which means that the market now, or the algos, are playing games. What they are trying to do is like, now the people that shorted this move, because when we break this with aggressive selling, there is a lot of people who shorted this move. So the market will like crash again to those levels. And when those people are trying to short this move, where normally they gonna put their stop, they put it off here in the highs of the day. So the algo right now, or the algos, they saw this information, so they took all the short sellers that they tried to short this market, and they took their stops. And maybe when I see those things, maybe now we will play between sellers over here and buyers over here. So maybe we will create a range, which is normal. So all we did here is like taking all the people that, or like let's say all the short seller that took short the market. So let's play. I will like. So here we have a range. I will like. This is our range. This is our range. I will take this. We don't need it because we are like forming a range, as I said. This is our range. So nothing will happen. For now, if we are inside this range, no trades. Because like I explained, the market it will like play between buyers and sellers. Because the people who shorted here, they got stopped here. And maybe again the market will go, and the people who buy here, they will stop them, or the people who short here, they will stop them here. So let's see. So for me, I'll be interesting to trade when we are like outside this range. If we go from here, we can short the market. If we go from the outside, we can go long the market. But for now, it's only shoppiness over here. Nothing interesting. I will add more speed. Normally for me, I will like, we are like 30 minutes into the open right now. I'm up like $10,000. I took like two good trades. I finish my trading. I close my PC and I go enjoy my day. So I don't need to like stay and like look for trades. That's enough. You only need 30 minutes, or you only need 1 hour per day for trading. If you can read the price action and the order flow as we did in this session, you don't need to stay all day trying to trade or trying to win or trying to take profitable trade. It's not good. So for me, the day is done. I don't need to see this price action. I don't need to see all the shoppiness. I took my trade, I won, then I close. Tomorrow is another day. The market will still exist tomorrow. The market will still exist after tomorrow. The market will still exist next week. The market will still exist next month. So as I said, for me personally, I will like close and go enjoy my day. But let's see how we're gonna manage this range. As you can see, we are like playing between those range. Here, like I said, this is just to squeeze or to take out all the short sellers who shorted this market. Okay, we have now stops over here. You see, it's the same game over here. It's the same game over here. It's the same game that we played over here. We took the sellers here, now we took the bidders. And you can see the market took stops, 89 stops, and now he's coming back to our range. So we took the sellers who shorted this market over here, and maybe we had like bidders who maybe they took this break over here. They buy so the market can go, and they put their stop in this, in this range. So we took them off. So we took them off, and now maybe we will head outside. Those are like the games the algos are like to play. They took people out before starting the move. That's why I told you there is nothing interesting to trade over here. You can see this is manipulation and this is manipulation. Oh well, like this is manipulation and this is manipulation. Oh yeah. As you can see, we took sellers and we go back to our range. We took the bidders who bid here, over here, and we go back to our range. So it's only a game. And normally you should be able to detect those games with experience. It comes with experience. It comes with screen times. We need more time to try to understand and see those games. So as you can see, nothing important. We are like playing in this range. Nothing important. We have like a spoofing over here. We are adding. We have like bidder over here with 100 contracts. We took. That's a good sign for me. It's a good, let's say, a good sign, but not a confirmation, because we can see that bidders are bidding over here in the highs. So let's see if we gonna break here or we gonna break over here. And we can see over here that we have a bidder also. We are adding contracts. We have a big buyer over here. We are adding liquidity. So yes, we are looking for this liquidity. As you can see, boom, 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 boom. We did execute it. That's a good sign. So the sellers are exhausted. We have more sellers. That's only games, It's not as clean as the trades we took over here. This is not clean. We can like here we had like an exhaustion. We can see it's like the same setup as here. No, as the trade we took. You can see exhaustion, and we did like make all the buyers think that the market will crash, and we did the opposite, which is the reversal that we did both. Over here it's like the same thing. we break, we have an exhaustion, we tell the bidders that the market will go to the downside, we have an exhaustion, and then boom, we reverse, and we are like here building an uptrend, as you can see. And we have the same thing over here, exhaustion from the seller side, the market has reversed, then we had like aggressive selling to make people think that we're gonna sell off, and then we move, and again we are building an uptrend, as you can see. And we can see that bidders are bidding. We had 65 contracts here, we had 100 contracts at the bid. So they are trying, you can scalp this movement. We can like take a contract here as we did right now. It's a quick scalp. We go out, we made $30-50 easy. Why it was a scalp? Because I don't have enough informations. We only had this trend and the bids I've seen here, but we are still in this range, which is not a good sign. That's why I did scalp this very quick. As you can see, it's games, it's only games. You see, if I did keep my contracts, I'll be stopped up over here. That's why I've told you I did not have many confirmation to keep the trade for the upside. That's why it was a quick scalp. Look at all those games. We are like making people think that the market will crash, and then boom, we move. So over here, for normally now we are at 1 hour trading session. Like I said, you don't need like to stay all day in front of your PC. You can only, for me, it's my, if I can give you an advice, it's like to try to only trade 1 hour or maybe 2 hours per day. That's enough, because it is enough to find trades. It is enough to make your day. It can be like $500, it can be like $1,000, it can be like $10,000. It depends on you and on your objective. My goal here is to tell you that it is possible to make money only by looking into those informations and try to read the order book as I've shown you right now. You don't need to complicate tradings, you don't need indicators, you don't need all of that. If you only can read the price action, if you only can read this kind of price action, if you only can read those anomalies, you can be profitable in long term. So I hope that I've been clear with my session. And of course, if anyone needs help or anything, I'll be here to help you and make things clear for you. So yes, maybe till the next coaching session. Goodbye.